Hello and welcome back. Here we are, continuing our journey of taking a brand new account all the way up to ranked and maybe farther. Yeah, and again, this is mostly an educational series. I am not a world-class challenger player, but for those of you who are just getting started, I can at least teach you a little bit that some of the really great streamers out there might skip because they have a ton of content on how to get the challenger. This is really designed to kind of just get you started into league. So with that, we are currently a level 7 account. We're going to go over to this collection tab and just check our spells before we queue up here. So these are our summoner spells. Because we're level 7, it looks like now we have teleport and flash added to the mix. Flash is pretty standard for sort of most roles and most characters. There are some exceptions to that, but in general, once you get flash, start using it. It's a little funky at first to getting used to like the timing of it and the distance and what it can do. But once you have it, it can be really powerful for both escaping, getting killed, and also securing kills. Anyway, with that being said, we did a couple of jungle videos. One I messed up, and Quick Play took Smite away from me because I tried to put Flash in before I could have it. Now I'm level 7, I'm going to be able to take Flash, so that's going to be awesome. And then the second one, so we got a good example of jungle with smite and jungle without smite. Those are in previous videos. Today, I think we're going to try some top lane Garen. Garen's a nice, fairly simple champion for new people to start off on. He's not super complicated as far as his skills. So we're gonna get going with him. Again, so we're going to go through this quick play again. I'm actually pretty new to quick play. They just put this in either last patch or the patch before. So I've only played like 2 or 3 games. Basically, all the all the games on this channel are going to be basically all the games I've ever played on quick play. So here we go. We will learn together, people. Okay, so last time I had Diana in this primary spot. So we're going to switch that up. We're actually just going to switch this around, really. So for this primary, we're going to want top, and we're going to move Garen over there. So again, you can sort by top. He's a pretty common top one. All right, and now they've like switched it right over, um, and they're still trying to. Okay, no, I want him to be top. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a little bit buggy, and maybe I didn't click on that before. All right, let's look at make sure we're going to check our runes, make sure they're what we want. Um, let's see, they're trying to have us go conquer. I don't think I can edit these yet. So for example, can we edit this? I like to take demolish when I'm top lane Garen, and do some other stuff. Anyways, it won't let us do it. So until we unlock our runes, we get the choice of these three. Um, I'm actually gonna go with this one. I've been watching. There's a is it Elias NL. He's a pretty good top lane challenger streamer. And so he takes that phase rush a lot. So I'm gonna go flash. I'm actually gonna go teleport. We're gonna roll out our two new spells. So we got flash and teleport. Let's see what we got for Diana. We might just stay with Diana. So if we don't get Garen, that means we're gonna get another jungle Diana video. Man, I do not want teleport in the jungle. So all right, flash. Flash Smite for our jungle side, and Garen again over here for top lane. Flash Teleport. So that looks pretty good to me. We're going to confirm that. Again, these are primary, secondary, so it's going to try to match us with this first. If it's taken long or they're low on junglers, we might end up actually jungling again. So we're going to hit that find match, see what we get. For those of you who are watching the last one, you'll notice our queue time here. This is the estimated time it should take before it finds a match. So it's saying 2 minutes. A lot of times jungle and support, sometimes ADC are kind of like the least amount of people want to play them. And so a lot of times they have faster queue time. So if you just want to get into a game of League of Legends, queuing up as jungle support will usually get you in pretty quick. Gosh, what do we get? Hey, while we're sitting here in queue, we'll go through some of this. Over here is the shop. This is where you can spend real money and blue essence to buy champions and skins. So here in the champion section, you have basically all the champions um, that you might want to buy. They have these two different prices. So this is price RP, so that's riot points. You pay real money for that. So if we go and purchase RP, you'll see that like $5 will get you 575 RP. So it basically comes out to RP being equivalent to a penny. So 500 pennies is $5. So yeah, so just think of RP as pennies. Um, that's a good. So this is about an $8 skin, $8 um, or $8 champion. So I would say for the champions, don't ever spend real money for them. Grind out your blue essence. You see, I mean, we're level 7. We already have 6,000 blue essence, so we could buy these, and it kind of makes it chug along. And there's different ways to sort it. So if we wanted to sort it, I usually like to sort it by blue essence ascent, or that's going down. My bad. Blue essence ascending. So, well, and there you go. That's all you get to learn about that. We'll cover it some more on our next cube. Let's see what we get. Looks like okay, cool. So we got our Garen. Quick play did not take our smite away. It looks like both junglers have smite. So this again, they line it up in order of your role. So top, jungle, mid, bottom, or ADC, and support. So I'm going into a Mordekaiser, and here we go. So you have two choices here, both of them pretty good. In general, a lot of times people get off in the weeds and start when they're first starting. But dude, just go with the recommended path. When you're learning, take the recommended ones, right? So here we go, off to the races. Really, you want to get used to buying as slow buying. You want to buy and get out of base as quickly as possible. So you should be running as soon as the gates are down. We're gonna do something here. What is our Zed doing? Oh, he's our. So I'm gonna try to help our jungler out here. I'm gonna wander into the jungle. Looks like their top lane is coming over here. I'm gonna put a ward down in the pit. That'll help Zed know where the enemy team's starting. I'm not sure why he's in top lane. He should know that
Our deeds shape the future.
He should know that he's jungling. He's not. I'm gonna kind of say, hey.
Minions have spawned.
He's got the smite. You'll notice he didn't. He didn't take a jungle item. He took this Tear of the Goddess. That's going to make it hard. So if you don't take your jungle item, like we saw that. So see how Viego has a jungle item, right? So he gets bonus experience and gold, or bonus experience for being in the jungle. Our Zed did not take a jungle item. So he's going to be way behind. So after his first clear, his first whole side clear, and we see that Viego's starting red buff. That means he's going to be pathing away. And so our Zed either doesn't know what he's doing or is just kind of trolling. So he's taking my CS, and he's also taking my experience. So he's making this game kind of hard. And that's whatever. I mean, this is kind of what happens when you play PvP in the early. He might not actually be a real person. He could be a bot. So I mean, this is just what it is. You'll notice that their Mordekaiser, though, isn't even in lane, so I'm not sure where Mordekaiser is. I'm going to keep looking at the mini-map. But again, I mean, it's cool. We got, we should be able to pressure anyone they bring out, so that's good. I might, since he's going to try to take my gold and experience, I'm going to try to push this wave, and I might try to proxy. So Garen's passive is I passively heal. Just kind of by existing in lane. Nope, didn't need to take an extra tower shot. So far, Zed hasn't been able to steal too much of my farm, but the next wave I'm gonna proxy. So yeah, here. So this is what's calling proxy. So I'm pulling the minion wave away from our tower. All right, Zed's wise to my plan. Trolls be getting good these times. So Zed's kind of not letting me do the things I want to do. It's unfortunate, and it's you know, I could freak out and
Protect our land.
yeah. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate if it's a real person doing this. It's unfortunate, and if it's someone, you know, with a bot in the game ruining other people's games just to like level up an account to like sell it to some streamer.
Will lead the charge.
That's a little sad too. But since their Mordekaiser's not in the game, they might honestly end up forfeiting here. I haven't seen Mordekaiser at all, so it looked like we saw him in the very beginning, and he's disappeared. And again, I mean, that's kind of, this is, in some ways it's actually better just to play like AI, co-op versus AI games starting off, because this is kind of what you end up in when you're in like sub 20 accounts playing PvP. You get a lot of just kind of clowns. You know, and it's too bad, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to proxy again, maybe get, for whatever reason, he's following me around. Once I get enough levels, yeah. So he actually doesn't have the sustain. So when he takes the turret aggro, so like Garen, like I'll heal back up, because of my passive. So like when I'm not in combat with the champion, Garen heals. So yeah, so it's just kind of funny watching Zed trying to be cool like me. Also over here without the minions. Now he's yeah, but again, you see Mordekaiser is still question mark. He still only has the starting items and the level 1. That means he's probably AFK at base. So that won't update until oh, just gonna take a turret shot here if he's not careful. And he had to go out to this side. Now we're gonna put a ward here just to see if Viego might actually eventually show up and try to stop us from proxy farming. We want to make sure we're in range for this. Yeah, there we go. We got that. There we go. Nice. Got the cannon. Oh, now Zed's gonna he's gonna try to pull my. That's my job, bro.
This world needs
Anyway. Yeah, alright, got that full wave. Suck it, troll. Viego's here. I don't know that I'm gonna do much about that. Let Zed deal with that. I'll focus on the tower. Yeah. So, I stayed a little too long. I thought I'd be able to. So my Q makes me go fast. He's gonna try to get me. He's not gonna be able to. Oh, he is. Well. Anyways, we stayed kind of too long, but mostly I was dealing with our troll Zed. Anyways, again, sticking with that recommended, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get our boots. Probably a little extra damage, a red ward. And with our teleport, we're going to hit that tower, and it's going to teleport us right back into lane. That way we can catch all this golden experience. So if we were to walk to lane, we would miss out on a bunch of golden experience. I'm going to move my item down here. It does some damage in the AoE. I want that on my 2 button is kind of where I have it. Even with the troll lanes, there we go. We got our first tower. 1-0. We got actually pretty good CS considering we had someone actively trying to take our farm. And here we go. We got a nice big wave. Push it in. We're gonna place another. Actually, let's do a red ward there. That one will stay up permanently. The downside to it is the enemy can see it. The upside is it will reveal any of their stealth wards. So yeah, I press 2 there for my activatable item, and here we go. We're gonna make sure we get all this gold here, and then we're gonna start to work on this tower here, and we'll just keep. And you'll see it. Our mid Azir is getting kind of pissed off at the Zed, who's just kind of going there, taking farm and being dumb. So it's really kind of a big disadvantage to have a player doing what Zed is doing. Again, it's unfortunate that people feel they need to do that. Looking at our map, it looks like Viego is still down there at in mid, so we're kind of free to proxy and get waves here. And by proxying, it makes sure that you don't even have to be very good to last hit. Oh no, we took a turret shot. And now we should have another. Oh man! Don't be like me. Don't take turret shots. You'll notice that the tower actually, and I didn't know this. The tower shot took away my my stacks my passive. So I stopped healing passively. But it looks like we should be able to get this tier 2 tower, and then that'll open us up to either we can keep kind of going up here, or we can start moving around the map and getting more farm. It's really it's kind of a moot point because the enemy top lane didn't even show up on map. Like, oh, I guess he has been out. He's level 2 now. Someone saw him. I'm not sure how we did because he's obviously not around. But hey, I mean, pretty easy. So we're gonna let that go. There's the Mordekaiser. He's showing up. He's level 2. We could kill him if he wants to walk out here. I'll kill him. Otherwise, we'll just head back. We have our Mythic, our Strikebreaker. Those are going away too, supposedly in the preseason. Riot's walking back on that. Oh, we'll get another Fed Warden.
Our deeds.
So we'll head back out. I might stop and get Rift Herald, and then head to lane, or we might just yeah, we'll probably get Rift Herald on our way to lane. Mordekaiser's back up there. He's level 4. I'm level 8. He has no items other than his starting items, so I can basically kill him on site. He's not much of a threat. All kinds of weird stuff happening in the game. But yeah, again, like these early PvP games are, I mean, they're just wild. So I mean, try not to don't get mad. I mean, some of it's fun. Some of it's people who just you know, people who haven't watched my videos and just don't know what they're doing, and so it's hard to get mad at people who are doing the best they can, but are just like wandering around lost. There's a lot of great content out there on YouTube. A lot of it's really kind of focused on playing ranked and getting good at the competitive scene, and so a lot of it is kind of a little bit over the heads of beginners, and so that's where folks like me come in, because I don't have much to add to for anyone who's silver, gold, and above. But if you're just starting, man, pay attention. I got words of wisdom for you. All right, he's not even 6 yet. He gets scary at 6. I think we'll just chase him down. There's our Strikebreaker, right? So again, you can see I could use my ult on him. Why not? There we go. And he's dead. And again, come to lane, do good things. But yeah, so I mean, again, that comes into just levels and items. So at least he started playing again, so that's good. I'll go and take some of Viego's jungle here. Zier's asking for help, pinging all over. I don't know what. Zier's trying to pawn our Zed off top. Zed is jungle. I'm top. Don't give them to me.
What we do is right.
I mean, at this point, I don't know that they have anyone on their team that can 1v1 me. Maybe their whole team comes. Looks like their whole team is bot except for Caitlyn. So I don't know, unless they send someone here real quick, this is going to be a pretty fast PvP victory. This might be a record for me. I don't know that I've ever finished one of these games, and it looks we're going to get a hit on their tower. They're still not watching, so either they're bots or they're just, I mean, super new, so. Looks like Lux kind of figured it out that something ain't right in the crick. So Oh, I'm taking 3 turret shots. Oh. Oh, what? She gets away. Oh, wow. Anyways, I'm gonna drop a ward there. I'm gonna come back and get that. I'll probably go buy the rest of my boots and my next item, and I'll teleport back in and wreck their base. I'll take the red buff first. No one else here is gonna bother with it, so we'll just suck up all this gold. We're at a little under 10 CS per minute. Usually, I mean, most challenger players are usually somewhere around 10 CS a minute. It could help these soak out. I'm gonna go back, buy my item. I'm gonna teleport into this ward up here. So wards, now that it's unleashed, right, I can teleport in. For the first 10 minutes, you can only teleport to towers. After that, you can kind of teleport into whatever you want. Let's go. Let's get a little armor. With some of that, and here we go. Back into it. Looks like the minion wave almost killed Mordekaiser on its own. Here we go, killing spree. I'm just gonna take all the farms. Maybe they come and stop me. We'll see. Maybe they can. No, they can't. Yeah. Oh! Actually got me. That was close. Close, but not good enough. So here we go. And you can see already my passive, I'm already healing back up. So I'm just gonna run through here, get some of these things, heal back up. Oh, they did actually get the blue buff. Oh, and there's that surrender vote. GG. Yeah, anyways, we had a troll Zed, they had a troll Mordekaiser. It all kind of balances out in the end, so that's a pretty good victory and a pretty quick win. So we're going to continue and I guess go next. Let's see. We will honor, I don't know, we'll just honor, we'll honor Ash. I didn't see her say anything. Oh, hey, look at that. We leveled up. What do we get? We get 900 blue essence, random ward skin permanent. That's pretty cool. Runes. So now we can, I think, edit our rune pages. So that'll be fun. And yeah, 1 mission completed, 5 new missions added, and now we get to choose a random one. So, and I didn't get to finish showing you guys this before, but in the shop, Blue Essence, they changed it recently, so the simpler champions cost less Blue Essence. So the more difficult on this bar, the more expensive that is. So just from like, one, I like playing Thresh when I'm support. So he's really strong. He is pretty difficult. There's a high skill cap for him. So also he's going to cost more Blue Essence. So I'm going to take him because like she's pretty cheap. I'm going to get that Thresh. Oh, look at that, I got an S on Garen. I'm stringing those along, feeling pretty good about myself. So I got that box. I'm going to hit continue. We're going to report that Zed. I don't know. We'll go with, intentional feeding's like when you're just like running into towers and just like obviously, he was sort of sabotaging the game. That's about the most we can do for him. I'll also report that Mordekaiser for being AFK, so he sat out a great deal of the game. So he was not actively participating, and that really made it hard for his team. So again, done my reports, and here it looks like that game time was 15:37. Again, they surrendered us pretty close to taking those towers anyway. But there we go. And then over here, there's a bunch of stats in here like damage. It's good to kind of pay attention to your KDA. That's kill, death, assist. So this is like kills, deaths, assists. And so this number is basically kills plus assists divided by deaths. So it's how many times you helped with the kill by how many times you died. Over here is how much money per minute you had. So you'll notice I had the most money per minute in the game. And a more important metric here is your CS per minute, and CS stands for creep score. So it's how many minions you killed. So CS is really important. That's what kind of one things across the board when you watch sort of high level streams and educational content. Is they really cannot stress enough how much minions are worth. Like this is like guaranteed money. So get good at last hitting. So I was at 8.1 per minute. You'll notice the next is way above. The next people in line were our team 5.1, 5.0. But then to go back here and so I had 8.1 CS per minute. I had 5 kills. So did the Azir, right? So I had 8.1 and he had 5.5. But when you go and look at items, right? So he completed his mythic and his is only 2,800. My mythic is more expensive, right? 3,300. So I had my mythic. He had his mythic. We had our tier 2 boots. But I was halfway to a second item, right? So we had the same. We had the same amount of kills. He actually had more, additional money from this assist. Um, but I had 8.1 CS per minute. He had 5.5, and I'm at 15 minutes, almost done with the second item, while he only has one. Anyways, that's my speech for the day. Hey, stay chill out there. Stay nice. Be kind to one another. And I'll catch you on the next game. See ya.